G'day folks and welcome to the show. On today's episode, we're on our way to Devonport, meet the ferry for early morning start, pick up the crew from Hogs Cogs and 2 Aussie Flogs, podcast that I'm part of, and some of their crew members. What do we got? We got Whitey and Lisa from that Harley Couple, and of course the rain-bearing Harley Roadshow, Paul and Elaine. So looking forward to meeting those guys. I have met Whitey previously and Lisa, but none of the others. So looking forward to meeting those guys. The plan is to run them up over the mountain and down into Hobart. But we will keep an eye on the weather to decide our final route. Grab a bevy, kick back and enjoy the show. So we picked the crew up from the boat, Spirit of Tasmania, Devonport, called into the ETC, grabbed a bit of breakfast and a coffee, and we're just leaving Deloraine now, heading for the hills. So there's a fair bit of smoke up here by the look of it, but the weather forecast has come good on us, so we should be able to sneak up over the top. It's going to be cool up here, but it's going to be dry hopefully, so we'll take what we can get. We'll reassess at Bothwell. We can always drop down off the mountain if we need to at that point, so I'll try and get you some footage along the way. Let's go. So we stopped at Elizabethtown, had some breakfast and coffee, then we swung through Deloraine and up through the Golden Valley, up the lakes. Very, very smoky. I got some footage here. I don't know whether it'll come through or not, but it just stunk of the big smokes that are down on the west coast at the moment. Quite eerie and murky, and with it mixed in with a bit of cloud as we come up the mountain. Stopped and had a look at the view at the Great Lake, but it wasn't a view, you couldn't even see the lake from up at the lookout. So we just rocked through there and then back down through to Bothwell. Okay, so we've got to Bothwell. I've had a camera issue. For some reason it wouldn't fire up, but she's away again now. There's the crew, we're just gearing up and we'll head through to Hobart. And yeah, just leaving Bothwell now. The plan is to go in the back way down through New Norfolk. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. It's been a good ride thus far. We've managed to dodge the rain. So far so good. Thought I did feel a spot at Bothwell, but I didn't say anything, but it's cleared again, so we might be right. We might be right. Anyway, I'm going to sit back and enjoy the rest of the ride. Now through to Hobart. It's a lovely little windy, not too quick, lovely windy road up through here down onto the Lowell Highway. So enjoy a bit of that. Okay, we're on the Lowell Highway now, heading east, south-east I guess, heading towards Hobart via New Norfolk. Notice the increased traffic on the road. Hopefully we're all still together. We've just had to manoeuvre our way around a concrete agitator, so hopefully we've all got around that. Just dodge along here until we're all bunched back up again. Rocking through the Derwent Valley. Man, she's dry through here. This place here is called the Macquarie Plains. bridge open. Starting to get into hop grown territory down here by the look of it. It'll make the hops for that cascade stuff. Not a fan personally, but you know, each to their own. There's the hop fields there. And the first crossing of the Derwent River. There we go. And we're in Bushy Park. Been a long time since I've been through here. In the town of Plenty. This is where they developed the trout fisheries of Tasmania here, and they built some salmon ponds and brought the roe from England over to fertilise here in the salmon ponds at Plenty. Took them a couple of attempts apparently, but they've managed it. Now we have a lively trout industry, I guess you'd call it. Here's the turn off into the actual salmon ponds. For those of you that aren't aware, we're getting a new bridge over the Derwent here in Hobart. You can probably see it in the vast distance, but then recording on a GoPro you probably can't. The Brighton Bridge is being replaced with this cracking new structure. So that's going to be awesome when it's done. I'll try and get you some footage of that when we get a little bit closer. Still got a couple of gaps in her. Not many though. Alright, here comes the fun. See whether or not we can keep everybody half together. Obviously got the road closed here for some reason or another. There's this new bridge. Hopefully you can see it there. This is the fun part. Let's got to try and get through Hobart, or into the heart of Hobart, with a group of bikes. Always a challenge. Let's see how close we can get before we got a big hole in it. here we go. No, we've been saved by the red light. Well done. It'll keep us together for a little bit longer anyway. $80Ks. Okay, come on boys, tighten up. We need to go through like a big prime mover. At least that way you can run a red light as a unit. This is the city of Hobart. A boom. What else do you do when you're in Hobart? You're right up Mount Wellington. I'll take the crew up there, show them the views. It's quite the ride up too, so it's starting to cool down now. Oh, dearie me, it's cold up here. I think we'll retreat back to the lowlands where she's a bit warmer. A few more views. Heading down the mountain. Hobart town. I don't know whether Paul might like to answer this in the comments. Did you not come for this ride, mate, so that we didn't get a wet digit? Just put it down there in the comments, mate. Thank you if you did. We got to check it out without the clouds coming in. So we're up at Richardsons Harley Davidson. I've organised a tour for the Hogs Cogs and Aussie Flogs group that are down here touring around before they head home on Friday. We're just going in now to do the tour. We'll get you a bit of vision on that and see whether or not the boys have pulled a crowd for their meet and greet.
I often hear this is a couple of them. Yes. Because warms the cockles of your heart when you see this sort of thing happen, you know?
Yep, no, it was incredible.
Absolutely incredible. And we're going to spend the afternoon here. We've had a bit of meet and greet, met a few of our supporters, mate.
We've even got Big Bert down here live. Big Bert.
Big Bert.
So we did that.
Got Whitey and Paul here. Guys, thank you so much for coming to Tassie. Really loved having you here in the state. It's been great to have a ride with you.
You don't have to thank us for coming here. Holy shit, what a great...
So my question to you before I close the video off is, which part of the state did you enjoy riding the most?
Oh, geez, I'll tell you what.
Look, for me, I loved Bicheno. I loved St Mary's. But that Bicheno, that whole little pocket there was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Riding along, that to me compared very much with
New Zealand.
New Zealand, when we were going through Lake Wanaka, I think it was, Wanaka. That was very similar, right along that coast there. That was absolutely stunning for me. Look, the whole place is amazing. Look, I've got to be honest, it's just, if you haven't been over here, get your ass over here. Make sure you come to Richardsons, because they are next level. If you knew
next level service,
what they're doing for us at the moment is incredible. And just everybody's been so friendly and helpful, and Bert has been sensational for us. And
yeah, you've been a hell of a host, Bert, and some of the passes, I think, St Mary's Pass, it's only 6 kilometres, but geez, it was a whole lot of fun, that 6 kilometres.
The Khyber?
I must have missed the, what's the name, mate? They put up a new speed zone apparently, and I must have missed it.
I think I missed that as well.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
And all the other passes and all. Bishano area is just gorgeous. The scenery.
Bay of Fires yesterday.
Bay of Fires was very nice.
That trip that Bert took us across the top. That I don't know. He spoke to somebody and they put a smoke screen up. That was
nice. Coming over from Devonport to Hobart through the smoke screen. That was great.
And we actually said we wanted to see some whales, so he's killed about 156 and put them on the beach at Arthur River.
There is nothing these people won't do for us. A whole lot of fun, mate. We've had a great time, and we will be back. 100% we'll be
110% we'll be back.
All right, thanks guys for coming and visiting down here in Tassie. Don't forget to go and check their channels out at the Harley Roadshow and the Harley Couple. So I'll put the links to those in the description. Thanks everyone, see you next time.